My mum and dad having a project done at home. I had a draftsman come to the house, interested youngster, got asking questions of that draftsman. Draftsman was drawing up the plans. I was fascinated by the plans. Those plans became a finished project. Obviously I was a typical boy building things. Took that to my careers advisor and the rest is history. Current role, I'm construction manager for Ascia Construction. My role is not only to provide a sort of link between our site teams and our client base. Essentially I'm accountable for the delivery of all of our construction projects, but I like to work with our site teams. I'm very interested in business systems and continual improvement of those business systems. So it's really talking to our site teams, how can we improve on the systems that we have, how can we be better than our competitors, our peers, and how do we ultimately improve the delivery of what we're doing on site. The industry's changed hugely. We're now a computer-based like a lot of industries, but the things that we now use computers for, the things that we can now do with computers to assist not only in the day-to-day running, but out on site. Probably in 10 years is a fair guideline, but I mean it's really accelerated over the last 5 years. I think again computers, software, technology, off-site manufacturing has been a big change in the last 5 years. In the next 5 to 10 years, I think there's going to be a big shift towards that. I think there has to be because of the constant demand for faster delivery. Of course, clients want faster delivery, but they want better quality delivery. Always, there's a continual drive for improvement. Off-site manufacturing, I think that's going to be a big change in the next 5 to 10 years. I think a lot of that hard work has been done. I think there's been a massive attitude shift, maturity shift in the construction industry as opposed to where we were 25, 30 years ago. But I'd like to get to the point where there is no male, female, it's just the construction industry as a whole. But I think we're already on the journey to that. There are a lot of women now in the industry. Our office alone, we're almost outnumbered, which is fantastic. It's taken 20 years to get to this point, but I think over the next 10 years, you're going to see a massive influx, which is brilliant for the industry. New recruits, if they're new to the industry, then I'm assessing them as a person, not necessarily what they might bring to a role, but what traits they have. But yeah, it's really more about the character of the individual. Will they fit into your team? What will they bring to your team? Construction's fantastic. There aren't many industries that you can change landscapes. Walk away from a muddy site and leave a tower block. I can personally think of at least half a dozen, if not a dozen, changes to the landscape that I've been a part of. And I think that's the unique thing that construction brings.